Hi there. There's a new HMI Knob component in the eCatalog. You can find it under Visual Components and MISC library or category. HMI Knob. This is a simple interactable component which you can turn the knob and it will signal out certain values. You can see here the values that it's signaling. There's a index, string, real value and boolean. So for instance, if I turn to the off, the string is off, index is 0, real value is 0 and boolean is false. When I turn the value not off or not 0, the boolean stays true. You can also multiply this real value, let's say by 100, and when we turn this, you can see that the real value is a multiplication of the index and this. The string values you can control under the position labels. If we reset these to defaults, they all get numeric values. These also will have string values there, but they are not showing up because we have limited label spacing here to 5. If I put this to 1, we see the label everywhere. You can control how many positions you have. So you could have, for instance, like that, and maybe a little bit tighter spacing there. And now in the position, you could say labels. You could say that it's an off here and maximum here. You can make this larger from these properties, or you can hide the panel completely if you want to slap it on top of an existing component. The border you can also disable here or change the thickness or the color. You can change the color of the text, the color of the button, or the color of the panel. A good trick is that if you are rendering, for instance, a video with the Blender add-on, click this convert text to mesh, so then those text will be rendered properly. Whenever you change, let's say that we want 7 positions instead, this convert the text to mesh is gone again. So if you render again, click this again. Same applies for 3D PDF recording and some other export formats. If we go and use the plug and play, you can see that it has interfaces there. Those interfaces doesn't do anything else except they help you to snap these together to make a panel full of knobs. A quick example how to use it with that boolean signal, for instance. Let's take a conveyor and feeder. And let's make this simple 2-position knob with the 90-degree rotation, and it's off and on. Make the text a little bit bigger. And the signal boolean value out, we can connect to a power on signal. Simulate, we can turn the conveyor on or off. Like so. But yeah, with the signal you can only connect boolean signals, but let's say if you're doing connectivity with the PLC controller or communicating with other components through interfaces or direct Python scripts, you can utilize the index signal, string value signal, boolean signal, or the real value signal. You can also set the value of this by signaling it the index value, so it can show a state of a signal. That's that. Hopefully you find this useful.